In the fog-shrouded town of Blackthorn, nestled between the whispering woods and the brooding hills, a sense of mystery hung in the air. But even for the residents accustomed to tales of old houses and forgotten spirits, the Victorian manor on Thorn Street had an aura that seemed to repel both time and intruders. Among the eccentric townsfolk, Lydia stood out not because of her curious nature, but for her fascination with the past. With an eye for antiques and a heart for history, she found herself drawn to tales of the cursed doll, Eleanora, a relic from the forgotten age, reputed to reside within the manor. With a determination that many of the townspeople warned was misguided, Lydia ventured to the decaying structure. The stories of Eleanora whispered of a curse that traveled with the doll, bringing unrest to its owners. But where others saw danger, Lydia saw a chance to uncover the unknown. The manor creaked and groaned as if voicing displeasure the moment she stepped inside. Dust gathered like the stories that hung heavily in the air, and paintings of eyes long faded seemed to follow her every move. Yet it was the doll that commanded her attention, seated pristinely upon a cracked chair, its porcelain face in eerie contrast to the shadows enveloping the room. As dusk fell, Lydia nestled in a corner with her equipment and notebooks, eager to document any phenomena. An unsettling stillness pervaded the air, soon broken by the soft creak of the chair and a gentle rustling. "Eleanora," she whispered, feeling the chill seep into her bones. The doll seemed oblivious to her presence, yet as the hours stretched into the deep of night, Lydia couldn't deny the sensation of being watched. Shadows danced, whispers mingled with the breeze, and then, soft as a sigh, she heard it, a name, her name. The stories were not figments of superstitious minds, Lydia realized as the room shifted. Her vision blurred as scenes from the past splintered into her reality. Images of previous owners, each tale ending in sorrow, pain, and solitude. The doll, relentless in its gaze, seemed to absorb these memories, thriving on its own grim legacy. Fear gripped Lydia as she scrambled back, but her curiosity held a fierce grip on her heart. Perhaps it was the thrill of discovery, or perhaps a sense of duty to unravel Eleanora's mystery. Whatever it was, it drew her back towards the doll, even as horror unfolded around her. In a desperate attempt to end the torment, Lydia threw Eleanora to the ground. Porcelain shattered, scattering across the old wooden floor, a brief moment of silence marking her triumph. But horror gave way to disbelief as piece by piece, Eleanora reformed. It was as if the doll mocked her attempt, reinforcing the curse's relentless grip over those who dared to challenge it. Lydia knew then that Eleanora's power was real, a force beyond time and reason, waiting patiently for the next soul filled with the wonder that had led her here. Hastily gathering her belongings, she fled, leaving the manor to its secrets and Eleanora to watch over its worn halls. In Blackthorn and perhaps beyond, the tale of Eleanora continued, a story of curiosity, curses, and the timeless dance between the known and the unknown.